Yeah.
You gotta check that. We're live right now, by the way.
Yeah.
You gotta check desktop basically if you want to see if you have early access. We had this sent to me via Twitter. Um, One of our guys that watches the show was able to get early access. I'll tell you who it is real quick and shout that person out. The person that did is Blake. Yeah, Blake. I mean, Blaney, Drake, Derek Blaney, Derek Blaney. He
Okay.
says, "Wow, I finally got early access, first time ever. Been a member since 2015." Well, they're saying that they're going to give access to the people that have been catching a lot of L's. Correct?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, but that's what they were saying in that post that they post on the app. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
20 or more L's.
20 or more L's. Now, I just deleted my account not too long ago.
Yeah.
So I probably caught a shit patty because of doing that. But at the same time, it's like I wasn't hitting on nothing.
Right. Right.
Well, what the fuck, right?
Damned if you do and damned if you don't,
That's right. And then we have a situation going on with
huh?
MANIERE, which is very weird to me. So what is the deal with MANIERE? Because I've been a little bit in my own little bubble for the past 48 hours. What?
I want you to do 20 push-ups, rub your head, chew gum, write an essay. Let me.
Yeah, basically, this is what's going on. We did a promo a while ago. The inspiration is basically this. They're just asking you to go above and beyond to get a pair of fucking shoes.
The sneaker game fucking trash, yo. Motherfuckers want you to write a goddamn essay, goddamn chew gum, rub your stomach, rub the top of your head, do 50 push-ups. Let me crease the shoe for you. You can't walk out the store with a box. I gotta fuck the box up. What's some lame?
I mean, it's ridiculous the type of activity you have to do to get a pair of shoes. So these guys want you to put a video out. What is the video exactly? What is the deal? Because you know about this more than I do. With
It's just like what issues that you think need to be resolved or bettered in 2022, 2023.
So they're basically forcing people. Well, not forcing. They don't put a gun in your head. But if you want the shoe, you have to start speaking about political crap just to have an opportunity to possibly buy. Keep in mind, buy. Right? You're not getting it for free.
Right, yeah,
Speak about opinions, and in 2022, if you say opinion that and an opinion that's not popular, you become bastardized, and you also get canceled. So this is weird. It's very strange to me how MANIERE, this company wants you to speak about how to change. Wouldn't they want you to speak about how to what?
It says share a video on Instagram or Twitter speaking to the issues that are most important to you. And then they want you to at them and your local representative and or local regional national media outlet. And use the hashtag my voice holds power.
Now keep in mind, they're asking you a whole lot of information. And you have to pay for the shoe, right? Or they're giving it to you for free?
No, definitely not for free.
So they want information about personal stuff like where you live, which you probably don't want to share on the internet for some people.
That doesn't say it. You don't have to say anything about where you live or anything. You just have to post it. And I mean, I guess people will see it in the social media world, but
that's very odd to me. And people have already been posting it. And we're going to react to some of these people that are doing that. Let me take this off the screen. Hit that like button, guys, please. I haven't gone live in a few days because YouTube is just acting really ridiculous lately. So if you want me to, do these live shows, I need support, please. It takes 1 second to hit a like button, and there's no reason why you can't do that. So look, this person just posted it not too long ago. It was 1 minute ago. I need to get headphones real quick. I apologize. I wasn't ready for this, but I got headphones here. and we're gonna just check out what people got to say about.
It looks like they need to send old buddy a T-shirt too. Or
Yeah, I mean, when you not, why are you outside in front of a brick wall? Looks like you like in front of the wall of McDonald's.
you know he's selling this shoe. If he gets the shoe, he's selling it.
Yeah, well, he needs a T-shirt clearly. So shit. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, but I mean, it's ridiculous that you have to even do this to purchase a shoe. Like,
I mean, I look at it like this. I'd much rather sit right here in the comfort of my own home than get up, go in my car, drive to the store, put in an in-store raffle. So, I mean, and
so
that
you don't mind it. You don't.
I don't mind it. Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well, how does the people feel about this? Let me see what people are talking about. I'm really interested. And when did these release? Do you know off top?
The 17th.
The 17th. Okay, so we're gonna keep watching these videos and react to them because I know some of them people are gonna be fucking dying laughing about. Look, he even got his nip. He's trying to get some ass, bro. Let's be real. Is this guy not trying to get some ass right now, showing his body? I mean, what are we doing here, man?
See what he's got to say.
He's showing the nips and all and the abs. Jesus Christ. All right.
Hey,
let's
lady.
react. Hit 1, 2, 3 if you can hear the audio. Let's go.
Grandmas come over to celebrate Christmas with us in the U.S. But ever since COVID hit back in 2020, my grandmas haven't been able to visit us due to their visas being expired. For 2 years, they have been trying to get the visas renewed. But because of the lack of immigration agency workers, it hasn't been possible. To me, this is an issue because my grandma is 96 and the other one is 75. I'm worried that this will be my 96-year-old grandma's last Christmas because she's been very ill lately and my other grandma can't take care of her. The agency told them that they couldn't renew their visa until next year because all the visas they had to renew. So yeah, this is my issue with the world right now. And it's not just me, but a lot of other families are going through this situation. Thank you for your time.
So you're talking about your grandma with your shirt out and your tits out.
Yeah, hey, Grandma.
Yeah, like, you know, like,
was that just a picture with the...
Yeah, just a picture of him with his titties out. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Today,
I could give a shit about that. It seemed really insincere.
It didn't even sound like the voice didn't go.
Yeah, he sounded like a freaking 9-year-old child too.
He's selling them. He's selling.
Yeah. Goofy. That was Goofy. That's Goofy McFingerbang.
We're probably gonna send him a pair though. Let's
shout out the chat real quick. We got Jesus in here. I hope everyone's hitting that like button. Richard Stackman says it doesn't look like I got it, but I'll get them either way. Yeah, me too. If I have to pay resale, then so be it. Yo, what up, DC? My guy. Salute to you. DC in the building, showing love to Stretch. Base Maryland. He says, "What's up, fam?" Salute to you, Base Maryland. I see you. I just dropped a comment on your Instagram, by the way. Caesar Dread, what's up? By the way, the battle will be RG versus the Sneaker Kings with a Z on Friday at 7:00 p.m. So that will be the battle on Friday. Oh, triple threat match?
Possibly.
Okay. Next we got it's Rich World. He said, "What's up, y'all? What's up, baby? What's going on with everyone? Who's up in here so I could shout you out?" Base Maryland, he says, "I did it, but I really didn't want to. It's mad awkward."
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you seen his shit?
No, I'm just saying on my personal.
It's like, what are we doing here? He says, why he can't take a flight? Yeah, you're right, bro. I feel what you're saying, Glenn. Shit. It is. Yo, matter of fact, let me put a poll out here. And the poll is gonna be: are they going too far with? They're being on some dickhead shit. I have to like verify my account because I'm on my studio computer, and they're like, "We want to make sure your account is verified or something." So fuck it, I can't do a poll today. But let me know. Are they going too far? Right? AMM is going too far, or right? Nah, I like this shit. You know, talk to us in the chat. When you guys communicate with me, that makes the show a longer show. So I want the chat moving and not stopping. Okay, let's rock. Let's talk. Yeah. What would you say for a shoe?
It's
So let's
definitely something different though, because like bots can't just enter the raffle,
yeah,
over.
they're basically gonna DM people and be like, "Yo, what's
Yes.
your email?" I guess I don't
No,
know.
yeah, what's your email? What size you want? Yeah, so
Yeah, okay. I should just make like a funny ass one.
just clip it off of this. That'd be easy.
Let's see.
Hello, everyone. My name is McKinley Lewis, and MANIERE is doing a raffle for an upcoming Jordan release, and this is my entry. First, I want to say please get out and go vote. Last day is tomorrow, and that's the only way to bring change to your community. Secondly, something that I see is...
And you just fucked up because you said you didn't even say it right. Isn't it MANIERE?
Yeah, hey, mom, and he's reading it. Come on, bro. You got to freestyle it.
Yeah, you got to come natural, bro. Pause. Pause. That sounded really gross. Hey, yo, Bobby Booey, Baba Booey. That sounded filthy McNasty. But I'm saying, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, hey, mom. I've never heard that in my life. Hey, MANIERE.
Hey, man.
Hey, ma. Hey, ma. What's up?
Hey, I've heard it butchered worse. I've heard
we
it.
gonna get down tonight. Shit.
Hello, everyone. My name is McKinley Lewis, and MANIERE is doing a raffle for an upcoming Jordan release, and this is my entry. First, I want to say please get out and go vote. Last day is tomorrow, and that's the only way to bring change to your community. Secondly, something that I see is still a challenge in the world is showing inclusiveness and equality to everyone, no matter the race, gender, or sexuality. I look at a retail store, and I see situations daily when a person of another race may not want help or may treat an employee different because of the color of their skin. I personally see everyone the same, no matter what race you are. We all bleed the same, so why not treat each other the same? If we're going to fight, let's fight together and make something bigger in this world.
I like it.
I have a clothing brand called Inclusive
now he's
Exchange,
plugging
and
this
my
shit.
brand meaning is...
You are not winning.
Yeah,
you are not winning. You're plugging your clothing.
You're reading it.
You're being too ambitious.
What's he gonna do with the shoes he get? He wearing them or he selling them? What y'all think?
I don't know. Yeah, let us know in the chat, please. Shout out to Stretch Boogie co-hosting tonight, man. It's a beautiful thing. But I mean, yo, you can't plug other people's business when you're doing your own thing right now with a business. You know, like it puts a bad taste in people's mouths.
Like they might want to collab real quick with him or something.
Yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
Include everyone. My brand, we won't leave any race, any gender, no sexuality.
He's still pushing his brand. MANIERE is its own brand, and you go and pushing your brand. Like, it's not a good look, bro. This was poor thinking on your part, and I say that with love. I like your energy, though. It's beautiful.
He's reading the old person size out of anything that I release. In conclusion, show love to everybody. Make somebody day tomorrow. Make somebody day today.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what somebody might be going through. Show love to everybody and leave an impact on somebody's day. The main thing is be inclusive. Show equality. Thank you all for listening. I hope y'all have a good night.
And buy my clothes. I was waiting for him to say that. He said he's definitely selling them. Let's see. How on earth do you expect them to get through all of these submissions? I mean, we're going to go through a bunch today. So, RG, I just read your email after hearing from Sneaker Kings. From my understanding, you and Sneaker Kings are battling on Friday. Can you verify that in the chat, please? If so, definitely selling them, he says. How on earth do you expect? Okay, we read that already. He says they better not vote Democrat. Shit. I don't think anyone's voting Democrat at this point, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, after what was going on in this world, it's a mess. It is a mess. And I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I just vote for the better person. Who knows what our options are? I'm a little confused with this all. Let's go to the next one. And I know I'm going to piss people off by making that statement. But, I mean, it is what it is. Next one, Brandon.
My name is Brandon Bridgman. This is my submission for the MANIERE Jordan 4. My voice has power. And what is important to me is just the overall education of our nation and knowing to do exactly what that what the statement is for, is that my voice does have power by knowing exactly who are going to be your elected officials, what is important to you, what are the things that need to be changed in this nation. And the only way to make those things and changes happen is if everyone does get out and vote. So that's
How is voting? I mean, I don't know, man. You got to come up with some factual shit. Like, how do you want it to change? We're analyzing all these videos, and I think we're going to do this daily. This may be a daily thing because it's kind of fun analyzing everyone's thoughts, right?
Yeah.
I think that when you do your video, you need to come with some factual stuff of what you want to change and how to change it, right? I don't know. What do you think, Stretch?
I was reading
And
it.
people,
Sorry.
no.
But yeah, I don't.
Reminds me of the G Fish promo. Yes, it definitely does. I played it earlier.
Definitely.
He says, I put an actual post. Did you put it on Twitter or Instagram, Jonathan? We'll go through them. We're going to try to go through as many as we can. Just keep the chat moving and grooving, baby, and hit that like button, please, and share the video so we get more people in. Let's get 100+ people in here, please, guys.
That's what's really important to me, is just making sure that everybody, realizes that, every single vote and everything that you do has power and has an impact. So the more people that do get out there and do recognize and use their voice, we can make these changes and things that are happening in this country that unfortunately haven't been the greatest lately.
Yeah.
And, I challenge all of you to get out there and vote. And let's make this country great again.
Oh, he's a Trump guy. He hit him with the Trump line at the end. You caught that, right?
Yeah, he caught
that
one.
was a Trump line. He said, let's make this country great again.
I wonder if they're going to have some guy named...
I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that he's a Trump guy.
What shoes do you think he's got on right now? What shoes?
I don't know. He looked like he could be your cousin. Probably some hot shit, bro. He got the red and the beard and all that. He could be family of yours. Is that your cousin?
I don't know. I don't think.
Okay, listen to the end, man. He hit you with bars and he hit you with that Trump bars.
We can make these changes and things that are happening in this country that unfortunately haven't been the greatest lately. And, I challenge all of you to get out there and vote. And let's make this country great again.
Trump bars. Kanye West. Kanye West is about to send you some free Yeezys. He got slippers on. He said flip flops. I mean, I can't judge him by how he
probably
got some dumb shit.
You got them thong sandals on.
What you got on your feet right now, Stretch?
Some slides.
What you think I got on my feet?
You probably barefoot.
I got socks. That match my shirt.
Close.
Yeah. Shit. What y'all wearing tonight? Let me know in the comments or when you watch this. Jonathan says, I feel like it's wise to stay out of politics. Well, the thing is, I feel like, are they kind of pushing you to go in that realm? Let me know how you feel. Do you think that this is kind of pushing people to go into that realm? People are voting now. It's election time, So yeah. What is going on right now? It's kind of controversial, but I like it. Okay, so this is from Taxi Cabs. And let's see this gentleman's name. His name is Brandon Bridgman.
I'm surprised he didn't hit him with a let's go.
Let's go, Brandon. Oh, yeah, right. I don't even know what that means, that let's go, Brandon.
I think one of the issues that's been
I can tell you
incredibly relevant in my life has been mental health.
Yes.
And having access to mental health services.
I like this.
Which a lot of people don't. It's, there's people out there that want the help. They can't get the help. I'm 3 years sober. My mental state and a terrible state that it was is what led to my addiction. I was lucky enough to live in an area that had decent mental health services.
Nice.
But it's not that way all across the country. There's a lot of people out there who can't get the help or can't afford the help if they wanted it. Being outside of Baltimore, we had a recent situation that is a prime example. You have the creator of the no-shoot zones in Baltimore, who was a known activist in the struggle to end the gun violence in the city. He was involved in an assault and shot and killed by the police.
Jesus.
And he himself was clearly struggling with mental health issues. And it's something that's it's becoming more talked about, but it's still not talked about enough. And even if we do get the discussion going, it really boils down to our healthcare system and who has access and who doesn't. So going into an election, we really need somebody that actually cares about the safety and the well-being of regular American citizens. Somebody who's not just looking to line their pockets, somebody who's, you know, actually looking to take care of the people. You know, and sometimes that's hard to find. It's a lot of the political world is a different world, but you know, really focus on who you're voting for and get out there, and hopefully things can change. I appreciate MANIERE for the way they're doing this. It's pretty creative. I think it's a good thing, and thank you very much.
Yeah, he's getting a pair.
He better get a fucking pair.
He better get a pair.
You better get a pair. This was the best one. This was the best one. And you know what? If I do a video, it will be on mental health, because the problem nowadays is everyone pretend cares about mental health. But the big problem is a lot of people can't get mental health because you got to have the insurance or the proper amount of money. Yeah. And I like this guy right here.
Yeah, go ahead and send him a message saying that we.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to write to him right now. I hope you get a pair.
He deserves a pair. Yeah.
I hope, and all yelling, I hope you get an effing pair. Amen. Mentioning you on my live right now, because it's crazy. People don't have the access to the medicine they need, or this, or talking to someone, you know, going to see a professional. You got to have the insurance or the money. Right?
Right, yeah.
It's unbelievable. Like, in Canada, you have free healthcare. Like, yo, guys, let's hit the like button. This is a dope video. What are we doing? Share the videos. What are we doing here? Oh, you're breaking my heart, Twinkle Toes. That's my favorite one so far. What did you guys think of that one? Let's see this guy.
Hi, my name's Sean, and I work with the ACLU of Virginia, and I just voted early. And for me, it's critically important because I just voted early.
Hold on. Let's rewind it. You speaking fast, Sean. Slow it down, bro. We got to be able to hear you. I feel like you speeding, bro.
UPS.
You got him?
I don't know.
Yo, shout out to Reebok too, man. These damn sneakers are dope. The Panini Reeboks are amazing. Go get yourself a pair. Trust me, the leather's sick. Comes with freaking base basketball cards. And you have an opportunity of getting an autographed Allen Iverson card. It's linked in the description.
Hi, my name's Sean, and I work with the ACLU of Virginia, and I just voted early. And for me, it's critically important because I just voted early for the first time in a national election since having my voting rights restored by Governor Northam. It's important to me to vote because it matters who represents us in Congress. Okay. It matters to me because I believe in people, not prisons. And I want people who represent me to believe the same. I also believe it's important to vote because there's hundreds of thousands of people in Virginia that do not have the right to vote and don't have a voice. And I hope that you'll join me in helping to speak out for them.
It's kind of basic, right? I mean, I didn't get touched by that video, right?
Yeah, no.
Were you touched by it? Like, hell yeah.
He's not getting a pair.
That was very organic. Vote. Everyone's telling you to vote. I mean, that is not really. That's very simple. You know.
Yeah, too simple.
That's super simple. RG says yes. I talked to Kings. I'm like 90% for Friday. I can confirm by tomorrow night. Okay, cool. And it may be a triple threat match, by the way. Yeah, that was super generic, right, Glenn? I mean, super generic. By the way, guys, we do have Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal. Show that love, baby. We got to pay for this damn StreamYard, so it goes to that. Let's see the next guy.
And this is Lucas.
Lucas.
Houston, Texas. This is my post for the MANIERE Jordan 4 submission. I want to get right into it, man. This is the hashtag is my voice holds power. And what?
Hey, I want to do an experiment because I'm trying to still figure out reacting to some shit. Let me know if you can hear him when I'm muting myself.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Lucas from Houston, Texas. This is my post for the MANIERE Jordan 4.
Should be able to.
Can you guys hear him right there when I was doing this or no? Write 1, 2, 3 if you can hear him or say you couldn't hear him. Let me know. I'm just curious to know. You, Sean.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Lucas from Houston, Texas. This is my post for the MANIERE Jordan 4 submission. I want to get right into it, man. This is the hashtag is my voice holds power, and what I wanted to talk to you about, what I feel most strongly about, is therapy, man. Not just therapy, not just counseling, but talking to somebody, man. I'm an addict. Everyone knows it that knows me. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably know my sobriety date's May 24th, 2020, off heroin. And I couldn't have got to where I am today. I couldn't have got all my blessings today if it wasn't for talking to somebody, man. I've lost so many people in my life. So many people, whether it's accidental overdose, whether it's suicide that they wanted to do on purpose. But us addicts, man, we got so much shame. We've got so much guilt. And we keep it inside. We just want to numb it. We just want to try to stuff it in, stuff it in, man. But I couldn't have got better if I wouldn't have talked to somebody, man. Growing up, you know, they make you feel like you're weak if you cry.
Facts.
You're weak if you're sad. You're
Facts.
weak if you tell another man that you're just in a rut emotionally. You know what I'm here to tell you, man, that talking to somebody and being sad and letting somebody know how you feel is cool. So letting somebody know how you feel that you're going through some shit is okay, man. Like Juan said, man, I'd rather listen to your story than go to your funeral, man. And that's 100% true. I couldn't have said it any better myself, man. That is the most important thing to me, is that hashtag. My voice has power. We got to open up and we got to talk to somebody, man. I tried to scrunch this in 2 minutes, and I apologize if I missed anything, man, but open up, talk to somebody. Let's live.
I love that. What you think, Stretch? You're muted.
Yeah, I think he's 50-50 on getting a pair. He's halfway there.
50-50?
Yeah.
Why? What was your vibe on that?
I mean, it was, from the heart. Definitely. You could tell he was choking up a little bit. But don't look like a sneakerhead to me.
Yeah, but I mean, he's wearing the fucking hat matching the Houston hat with the jersey. Really?
He likes baseball.
So I don't know. I respect your opinion.
Thank you.
It's hard to judge what's a sneaker and what isn't, too, though, right? No. What do y'all think? Chad, talk to me, man. Yeah, I think he wins. I like him. I want him to win. Let's hear what this guy has to say right here. Let's go.
So I just want to take the time to thank the Whitaker Group, MANIERE, APB, Social Status, for pushing me to talk and give a voice to an issue that I complain about every single day as a physical education teacher. That thing is a lack of nutrition with our kids and a lack of exercise. Now, as a PE teacher at the elementary level, I see kids every single day that come to school and they just have improper nutrition every single day. And I do the best I can to fight that as also their health teacher and talk about healthier options. But sometimes our students just can't afford those things.
Yeah.
We live in a place.
Listen, it costs money to be healthy sometimes, right?
Where they get what they can have or they get what they can afford. And they just go about it, as well as is exercise. Now, exercise is something that I've also been demonstrating with them showing them that you don't need to go to the gym to exercise. Like, you can play your most favorite games and you can do things that way. But our children don't. So I want to shine a light on that with childhood obesity really growing, especially after the last 36, 40 months of everybody being inside and the world kind of being a little awkward. So I just want to make sure that everybody hears my voice and what I have to say about this. And I'm encouraging others. It's like I work for a school district in a very prevalent city or town. So I'm encouraging you to join that fight, whether I have to come to a board meeting and we come up with some type of challenge or incentive or initiative citywide to, encourage healthy eating and play. There's a initiative going out right now that every kid should be playing for at least 60 minutes a day. Well, I only get to see some of my kids for 50 minutes a week. Obviously, that's a lot less than 60 a day. So I just want to shine a light on something. Hopefully we can get something going. And I just don't want it to be me talking about it. I really want it to go into action, because right now is a crucial time for our kids.
I actually like what he said there.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a big problem with the kids nowadays, because a lot of the kids are sitting home playing games all day and shit and not going out and actually playing a damn sport,
A lot of parents that aren't worth a damn, and they don't even eat when they go home. So,
Yes.
Think about that. Those kids too.
I want him to win a pair.
Yeah.
Hope you get your pair. I'm gonna give him 100%.
I'm gonna say 75.
Mentioning you.
He's 75% of the way there.
Yeah, I want him to get a pair. Stretch, you're very
He looked like he wears like a size 14, and
we've seen this guy already.
I think they said they only go up to 13. So,
Let's see what this man has to say. Shit, who's this? This is X.
I remember my first time using Twitter.
Let's go. Let's hear what this man has to say.
What's he got back there?
The thing that I want to discuss today is critical race theory. I think that critical race theory is something that is important. We need to teach this in schools. It is American history. It has always been American history, and it's something that is not going to go away. If we get rid of this in schools, these kids will grow up not knowing the truth about what happened in America. And that is something that is very important to me. And I think that should be looked at and not taken real lightly. My kids should know about American history and all the truths that it has to offer, good or bad. And that's just my view on that. Critical race theory is very important in schools. Thank you.
Okay. I mean, look, I feel like at times they teach the kids in schools like a lot of bullshit that people don't even need to know about, right?
Right, yeah.
Like the history, it's like, is it really history, or is it just what they want to feed our children, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chat, what do you guys think about my guy right here, X? What do you think about what he got to say? Do you think this is going to win him a pair? Just reacted.
I see Jimmy. Is that Jimmy? Yeah, Jimmy posted one.
Oh, Jimmy did?
Yeah, Jimmy the Saint.
Is he next?
Oh, I don't know. I just.
Okay, let's see this
guy. Black voices out here. There's not enough youthful voices out here, and I think we should make a change to that. So I'm making this video for anybody out there that's listening. I'm speaking on behalf of myself. One of the powers I think we have in the nation today is that there's not enough Black voices out here. There's not enough youthful voices out here, and I think we should make a change to that. I think it's crazy, and shout out to the Whitaker group, that they even make, people go out and vote and speak their opinion just to get some sneakers. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that people even have to go to that extent, to put it out there just for some shoes. And I think that's the state of the economy that we're in right now. And we need change, man. We need change. Shout out to James Whitaker for giving me the chance to speak my voice.
It's James Whitner.
But didn't he just do what?
He ain't getting
he
it.
thinks is crazy?
He don't even know dude's name. He's not getting a pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not getting a pair.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if he'll win.
But like James Whitaker, who was that?
I do think that more people need to speak up, but the problem is there's this cancel culture shit where if you speak up, sometimes people are canceling you. I mean, damn, like Kyrie Irving didn't even speak. He just posted a link to a movie that is available on Amazon, but Amazon's getting no heat. But damn, what they canceling Kyrie like a motherfucker right now, right? Ain't that weird?
I'll be right back.
Let's hear what this
when
person.
When it comes to voting, I feel like a lot of people are...
Look, brownie points. You see what's on the shirt, right? I'm on MANIERE shirt. Let's continue.
When it comes to voting, I feel like a lot of people are focused on the national attention when it comes to voting, whether it's, women's rights and, gay rights and things of that sort. And not to knock any of that at all. But I feel like when it comes to, like midterm elections and things of that sort, that the primary issue to me would be voting for school board and, the education of children, starting there, them learning the comprehension of a lot of things, because if they are constantly taking things away from the students that are learning in school, then how can they know how to comprehend things or how to read for understanding and things of that sort, so they can know how to vote. I know that James has a lot of free games and, all types of information out there for adults. But as far as children and school board, elected officials and things of that sort, I feel like that's a major turning point when it comes to voting as well, because if we don't have the proper people that are leading our children, that are, taking efficient steps in bettering education, then how can we raise our children and have a better future or a better tomorrow if we don't have the correct people during the elections for the elected officials for school? So I know it's only midterms, and I know a lot of people don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff, but it's very, very, very important. Teach your children about voting, taking them to vote, showing them the ballots and everything, and don't really dismiss them if they're asking a lot of questions, because at the end of the day, a lot of people only are a certain party because that's what their parents are. They didn't know what else to vote for because that's all their parents knew. So make sure you get out there, vote, even if it's for like your school board and things of that sort. Just make sure that your vote counts. So make sure you guys go out and vote.
What up, Delz?
What promo should I play for you? I didn't really feel anything amazing off that, But
well, I'm just calling because I went to an all-white school.
Okay.
So it was a lot of like, blank this, N-word that. And the funny thing is, I was half and half.
Yes.
And,
you're half Jamaican, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing is, my mom was gangster and she was white.
Okay.
So what she used to do is every fight, so nobody get jumped or anything like that, all the fights had to be in the yard. All right. And then if you got done skied in the yard, you got to bounce, and then your buddy got up next.
Okay.
That's how she used to do things. And then, they're like, his mom's is white. His grandmom's is white. So why are we calling him the N-word? You know what I mean? Like, people really, they really don't get it. and they're just getting stupider by the minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I agree on the voting thing. My dad calls me the Black Republican. I don't know why he calls me that, but that's his nickname for me. But
okay,
I think that we got to get our kids and stuff in order. And you're doing a good job with your girls.
thank you. I try my
So
best.
I know
Yo,
you
shout
do.
out to the Sneaker King, man, in the building, battling Friday, and thank you for the dono, man. Let's hit that promo for the Sneaker King. We got Stretch in here. You about to come back in a second. So to everyone, hit that like button. Please share this video, guys, if you could.
DJ Delz, you know I love you.
Hey, yo, Playboy, watch you stepping. Watch you stepping. You see what I got on, fam? Styles. Check. Shitting on niggas with the shoes. My whole flock is fly. Peep the bird's eye views from the checks to balances. Flex the EA's punish release calendars. Big bangs, no silences. Delzy on your news feed. Problems we solve them on Fridays with more kicks than Bruce Lee. Switching up speeds, riding the Fuji in the movie. AF3 spraying the AR-15 on Hollywood posters. Score like the Riddick Chronicles. Leaving niggas stretched off white like Virgil Abloh shoes. These dope boy classics on my feet make it look like I got more samples than Ron G. Jordan 3, cement sculptures. Wave runners got it off the coaster. Hawaii ramming grams of the fish scale to Norfolk. And I ain't no saint if a nigga walk up. I put in pain. Blow a circle in your back like an organ. Phone posit. I keep my sweetness in union with my thought process. It's all concepts. And most we take an L, but that's money saved. Caught a W on grills, double up the pay. For the win, a different kick every other day. One by the door and the other one tucked away. Bees like that sometimes, that's what my brothers say. And yeah, I'm an addict for sneakers, you gotta love a J.
DJ Delz. Ooh, baby, you rock my bells.
12 pounds. 12 pounds.
12 fucking pounds. Shout out to the one and only the Sneaker Kings for the $10 dono. First dono of the night. Keep them coming, baby.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good? I'll tell you what's good. Sneaker Kings, man. Let's react to this next gentleman right here.
Honestly, for me, the biggest issues that I have right now are with women's rights. And I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding the topic, but I think that everybody's losing sight of, you know, we wouldn't be able to vote. We wouldn't be able to do any of these things if it wasn't for a woman. Nobody would be alive if it wasn't for a woman. You know, like I can't fathom the idea of taking someone's right on their own body. Like, why would you take that away from somebody? You know, like let them be the decision makers. Nobody in office, nobody, you know.
He's really in his feelings. You can see this, right?
Yeah, definitely not reading it.
He's very emotional about this.
I agree with him.
Let's go.
At any level of the government should be able to tell anyone, for that matter, what they should do with their bodies. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't really understand it. I think that, you know, we're losing sight as ourselves as humans. You know, we just. I think there's a lot. There's so much. There's so many topics. There's so many things that, you know, we can discuss, and there's a lot of work to be done. But I think at the end of the day, we wouldn't even be able to have those discussions if it weren't for your mother. You know, so like, you know, your mother, your sister, your wife, your girlfriend, your auntie.
Yeah, but this is a weird situation right here, because what I'm taking from this, right? And please chat and people on the playback and people on the panel, let me know how you feel about this after I'm done. What I'm taking from this is he's about the whole situation, how they're stopping women from aborting children, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So, but he's talking about your mama, you're this, you're that. So what about the people that their mama was about to abort them and they didn't, and then they gave them up for adoption. And they're living a wonderful life now.
Yeah, that shit. I was adopted, so that could have been me. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I think they're taking that away, Dels.
The A
Yeah.
word, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
They have been. There's been a lot going on with it, and I know it's a real touchy subject, but the way he's delivering it is kind of off. The way he's delivering it. That's just my personal opinion. Because he's mentioning his mom and this one and that one, and then if you have someone like that's gotten adopted, it's like, obviously, clearly, the person that gave birth to that child felt like they weren't capable of taking good care of the child, and they actually were responsible about it. And instead of raising the kid in a fucked up way, they gave it to someone that actually could handle that and do a great job with that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm happy you with us, Stretch.
Yeah, God bless. I mean, imagine right there if Stretch's, blood mom was like, I'm going to have an abortion. We wouldn't have Stretch right here with us.
Right. So,
that's bugged out. And the whole thing is, right, that I understand like the whole thing with pro-choice because I'm kind of in the middle of that whole vibe. But the whole thing is, it's like, like you're mentioning moms and stuff like that. It's kind of weird the way he's delivering it. I think he didn't deliver it properly.
He could have said women in general. He didn't have to.
Yeah, he shouldn't have mentioned moms. I think that he
grandmas.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like
got a Jaden Smith tee on, so
it's kind of weird the way he brought it. Let me know what you guys think about this, guys.
Yo, Dels, I'm a bounce.
Love you, bro.
I love you guys. I'll see you Friday night on the battle.
Salute.
And tell RG I'm coming for him.
Oh boy. And RG coming for that ass too. It's not 100% though. He says 90%. He's gonna let me know tomorrow. And it may be a triple threat match. We'll see how it goes down. Let's continue listening to this. Thank you so much. Are you gonna be in the chat hanging out or are you out?
I'm gonna go back to my table because it didn't have service. But I'll be in the chat.
Yeah, try to listen to the show, man, so you can put your 2 cents in the chat, please. Let's go.
Nobody would be here if it wasn't for them. So I just, I think everybody just needs to take a step back, ignore the left wing, ignore the right wing. We're all attached in the center. We got to come together and we need to have discussions and not be so polarizing. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but I have faith in us, and I think that it starts with respecting every individual, especially women, and allowing them to make decisions for themselves.
Yeah, you did a bad job, bro.
He's all over the place.
He's all over the place. You should never have talked about moms because moms have to do with the birth of the children. You confused the shit out of me.
Yeah,
absolutely confused the shit out of me. Let me see what the chat got to say about that. I mean, that was fucking confusing, right?
Yeah. No, he ain't getting a pair.
Nah, I don't think he deserves a pair at all.
Go to the latest and see if we can see Jimmy or if we can see that Jonathan.
We'll get to it. I want to dig into the old ones so we can get to the newer ones because I want to start I want to do this on a regular basis right here. Let's see. That made no sense at all to me. I went 2 minutes and I still feel like I was rambling. That's what Air Max J, great to see you in here. Hit the like button, please. I didn't understand. That was awful. That one. Sorry, dude. I thought it was awful. I'm sure you're a great human being, but that was awful. Let's go.
This is I'm a MANIERE video, and it's definitely most important that you do vote and your votes do count. My issues that I have with my city and what's going on in my community is the education in the schools.
Mm-hmm.
COVID has took a lot from the kids.
Yes.
Them being out and not being in school, not physically reading, not physically doing math, not physically being at school. And that took a toll on the kids. So now that the kids have went back to school from COVID, a lot of these kids can't read. Schools are sending home letters saying schools kids can't read. So I feel that we should vote and put our knowledge out there, put our words out there, and help these kids.
I like what he said, but the whole thing is, what are we voting for? Like, that's what I'm so confused with. Everyone keeps saying to vote, but what are we voting for? Right?
Yeah, I don't think he's getting a pair.
No, I don't think he is too.
Yeah,
All right, let's go to this guy who hided his face.
Yeah, he must
He's
be.
probably not getting a pair either. Let's go.
This is my entry for the MANIERE 4. The topic is immigration issues. I'm from Texas, and I have a lot of
This is
family
the
in
same
Mexico.
guy.
Every year, my 2 grandmas come over to celebrate Christmas with us in the U.S. But ever since COVID hit back in 2020, my grandmas haven't been able to visit us due to their visas being expired. For 2 years, they've been...
This is whack. So you got people. We've heard this before with the guy that was showing his nips, showing his tatas.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Let's hear what this guy got to say. He look like
is he in jail? This motherfucker's in jail.
Nah, he a healthcare guy.
Oh,
Look
okay.
like a nurse. Let's go.
Being a person of color in the healthcare industry field as an occupational therapist, as I am Cambodian Chinese, I want to create a pathway for younger individuals in the community who don't have the privilege of having the resources that other affluent communities may have. And through that, I want to create change and also inspiration for kids to go to college or go to different schools or get trades that they want to do by creating scholarships and mentorship programs to get into that experience in that. I know my passion is for higher education in the healthcare field, and I want to, at least in the future, create that pathway for the kids who strive to get to where I am or to get to other pathways that they want to get to. I want to say it's the journey that gets them there, not necessarily the end point, but it's like once they reach one goal, I feel like that'll continue to motivate them to obtain to their other goals. Back then, before I became an occupational therapist, I had a few years in community outreach in the Cambodian community out in Long Beach. That city has the largest demographic of Cambodians outside of Cambodia. And from there, I was able to be a part of the Khmer Alumni Association and jumpstart the idea of a scholarship and mentorship program for high school and college students to connect with professionals in the fields that they want to relate to. So I want to hope to create the same thing for the kids out there and for the individuals out there who want to reach their healthcare goals or the jobs that they want to get to. And through that, I have that passion for seeing other people succeed, because then if they succeed, that means hopefully that ignites a fire in them to kind of continue and passing it back to the community. So that's where I want to say, hopefully my voice holds power and,
hopefully
paying it forward, making sure the students get to succeed within their educational system, especially with the systemic barriers that are in place, and continue trying our best to motivate.
You give him the X.
That shit it's just like that shit was like torturous to watch.
Oh, you falling asleep over there. I saw you.
Yeah, it's like
he was like, hopefully my voice, makes it like hopefully.
I like what he was saying, but it's just like I think he could have done it a little quicker. You know what I mean? And he's so like soft spoken, where it kind of just was like,
yeah, he ain't getting a pair.
I mean, I like what he said though. I respect what he said though. Let's see what this guy 22 seconds. Let's see what he got to say.
Straight to the point.
All right, the issue I want to talk about here locally in Utah is the homeless. I feel like I've seen a lot more homeless people recently, and it kind of sucks for them going into the winter. I think we need to do more to set up more facilities for people to stay at and be able to find jobs and find a place to live and earn money.
Okay. I mean, short, right to the point. I wouldn't be upset if he got a pair.
50.
I hope you get a pair. I hope you get a pair. Just mentioned you.
Mentioned.
You here. I hope he gets a pair.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't gotta fucking give us 2 minutes.
Yeah. That last
over it, unless it's necessary.
Yeah, they ain't trying to sit down and watch 2 minutes worth of it.
Yeah, let's trim the fat off of the shit a little bit, right? Let's go.
Come over here. Dick, I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man.
Oh my god! Oh, whoa! Oh, hey now! Holy macaroni. It took me a second to hear that. What's this broad guy?
My name's Jordan, and
Good
my
thing
voice
she
of
got that
power, one
mask
thing that I think is super important is healthcare.
Yes.
As you can see, I go through treatment at home. It's not cheap. Nurses come, and thank you to all the healthcare providers out there that are doing their best. And I think that more funding.
Well,
and
fuck the
research
healthcare providers. They're charging us arm and a leg, so I'm not thanking them.
Yeah.
needs to be able to go into these programs and support those that need assistance. Also, vote. I voted early. Submitted my ballot through the mail. Your voice totally has power. Everyone go vote.
Okay. That was boring.
She's gonna win.
Yeah, because she's a female.
Yeah.
You know how the world works now. The females get everything. Us men are pieces of shit, right? That's how they paint us out to be.
Mm-hmm.
I need like 1 minute. Excuse me. I gotta take a leak real quick.
Play this guy. Let's see what he's got going on.
What the fuck's going on in this chat? Hit that like button, share this shit. Let me play a little promo right here just to keep your eyes entertained. Let's go here. Oh, we'll start it from the top one time. Look at the poor kid. Look, he's happy.
He's trying not to cry.
Look at this emote. Before and after. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't even tell the difference before and after.
Yo, the before and after is crazy.
It looked like he shaved his beard and shit, but the top of it. What the fuck is the difference?
Yo, I can't. Look at the before and after. Is there any difference?
What the hell is the difference?
It looked like in the first photo he just got out of bed, and then he put a little bit of brush on his head on the second photo. So let me just set you guys up for this. Back in the days, they had these late night infomercials. They still have them now, I think. But if you have a bald spot, they literally had a can where you spray you look like paint. And I don't know if people really bought this shit, but you got to be crazy to buy this.
Oh my god!
So look at he got the. Yo, son. Look at. Yo, just spray it. You good? Yo, I can't. Yo, we can get the widow's peak. Oh my god. He should have sprayed it straight, hooked him with a little Caesar action.
Oh my god! Look at this fucking guy. Oh my god!
This is ridiculous.
DJ Delz, you know I love you.
He's on point.
Biggest issues for me that are really important are the abortion issues.
I can't look at his mouth.
Like politicians or anyone.
Wait, next. He ain't getting a pair.
A say on a woman's body. I have a young daughter, and for people in politics to dictate what she can do with her body just doesn't sit right with me. I think I read somewhere, it was like a meme, that the people that are making these decisions are the same people who couldn't get any in high school or in college. So these politicians,
He's nervous. His leg keeps shaking.
That was fucking dumb.
This is double up, ain't it? Is that double up, E?
Yo, that's funny as shit. No, but I'm saying, I understand what he was saying, but when you start talking about how the people in politics that are making these actions are the ones that are not getting booty, that was stupid. You played yourself right there. That's where you're not winning after
He's
saying
still
that.
in his PJs. He probably needs a size 13. He's 5'6".
That was dumb. I know I'm saying, you guys watch what you're posting after you post it, or you just freestyle and just posting that. You have to go there. That was dumb. This is what's dumb.
making these decisions are the same people who couldn't get any in high school or in college.
We
Where
couldn't
does
get
that make any
So
sense?
these politicians, you know, are trying to give us the middle finger by saying a big F you by saying,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what, since we couldn't get any, we're going to dictate how, you know, you live your life by taking that choice of what you do to your body.
Dude, I feel for you, bro. You're a
Send him a
fucking...
message. Say, take this down, try again.
Like, yo, real. No, I'm not even gonna. Like, this is the worst one by far.
Ugh.
And it's funny how this topic, we've seen both of these guys, they failed at it because they're all over the place and they're ended up talking. It's like very strange. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the way they're delivering the message. I'm not necessarily like disagreeing with what their message is, but the way they're delivering it is very weird and awkward.
Like, he's got to like, I don't know, be missing an eye or something. Like, why would you?
No, he don't want to show his face because this is a serious topic. He probably wants to protect his you know, who he is because of his job and everything, and I respect that.
It's the most dumbest thing. We have men who are in power, old men in power, dictating what women do to their body. And like I said, for me to have a daughter, or any woman for that matter, it's not the American way.
You got good teeth though, man. Them shits look like they're fake. Look at them teeth. Them shits are white as fuck.
I don't think it's the American way. I believe it's not the American way, and it's one of the worst overturns in our nation. It's crap.
Okay.
Crap.
I mean, I understand what he was saying, but when he's saying that people are getting booty that are voting against it, like that made no sense. What's this guy got to say?
The issues that are most important to me.
Oh, bring it back. Let's see what he got to say.
The issues that are most important to me in this day and age is unemployment and jobs in my community. I think more jobs needs to be accessible, more
PR,
jobs
what
need to
up?
be available, more opportunities need to be given to people. More specifically, someone with a felony or
dope, salute,
not so great of a background. People change, and who knows how they got into the situation that they got themselves into. People deserve a second chance, so that's a big thing that I go through today. Seeing people want to make a change and they're not giving the opportunity for employment to be able to better their lives as well as their family. Thank you.
I like his. What do you think, Stretch?
I don't know. I could just try to figure out what he does for a living.
I mean, that doesn't matter. It's about the message, Stretch, for Christ's sake.
It lost me though. Like the backdrop, everything was just.
He's at work or he's at his home office. I'm gonna write. I hope you get a pair. Hope you get a pair.
Copy paste.
Just reacted. Yeah, I really should just copy and paste this. I really should. It's like, thank you, Stretch.
And put a space between the comma and just, or it's gonna bother me.
Okay. Does that make you happy?
Yeah, no, it really does. It's like the Velcro effect.
Listen, if it don't make you that happy, then it's my pleasure to do that. Okay. What's this guy got to say?
Fort Worth VA needs an emergency room.
All right, hold on. Let's get you right. We got you from the beginning. Let's rock.
Good morning. My name is Andre.
If y'all want us to keep doing this every day, you can hit the like button because this could be an everyday thing. I think people are going to be just putting out videos all the time, and we're going to have some real winners and some real off people that are a little off mentally. I think in this shit as time goes on.
We already have.
Good morning. My name is Andre, and I am a disabled veteran of the United States Marine Corps. One of the issues that pertains to me is that living in DFW, there are two VAs, the Dallas VA and the Fort Worth VA. However, only the Dallas VA has an ER. The Fort Worth VA needs an emergency room. I've had instances where I've re-injured myself or I've had traumatic episodes and I'm looking for help, but the closest ER to me is in Dallas, which is 40 miles away for Fort Worth residents.
That's far.
This is a big problem, and having a ER in the Fort Worth VA would save a lot of lives. It would help a lot of us veterans who are looking for help or who injure ourselves or who need help with our mental health and can't get it because it's all the way in Dallas.
I hope he gets a pair. I like what he said right there. Respect to the vets out there. I love y'all. I really do sincerely hope Andre is his name. I hope he gets a pair. Let's see the next guy.
No question.
Oh, hold up. Let me get you right.
No question.
Right. I'm having fun with this. Y'all having fun? Hit the like button.
No questions asked, right? Full stop. Gun violence is huge. Common sense gun laws. I think there are things that need to be in place, just period. We can talk about the, affirmative action. I know that's something that's, being talked about, being looked at by the Supreme Court. Those are things, just topics, just off the cuff, man. Affirmative action flies in the face. Getting rid of that flies in the face of all the inequities that are structurally around in business, in colleges, and so many different things.
Bro,
so
he plugging his shit. Follow for more content.
I think that's something that needs to remain. And then, the environment, infrastructure, all these things I feel need to, be no questions asked.
It's okay. I think when you start promoting the file for more content or promoting your clothing brands, it's not a good look for you. Let's see what this man has to say.
A lot of
Let me bring you back.
Yo,
Tyler.
It's your boy Q Rock.
Yeah, he looks like Tyler the Creator's dad or something. Right? Don't he look like Tyler the Creator's dad or uncle?
Tyler the Creator that went down the wrong path.
Nah, how you gonna say that? He could be doing good for himself, man. Shit. But I'm saying he looked like he's related to Tyler the Creator, for Christ's sake.
Yo, it's your boy Q Rock. I want to say this.
His facial structure is so much like Tyler the Creator. It's fucking crazy. Or am I wrong? Does this man not look like Tyler the effing Creator?
Yeah, for sure.
He said Tyler the Uncreator. Come on, be nice, guys. This guy could be a good guy.
It looks like he's about to spit some facts right here. Let's see.
Yeah, I think this guy's a cool cat. I could tell. I have a feeling. I may be wrong. He may say some dumb shit like some of the other folks we've seen already, but I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Tyler's cousin or uncle, daddy, whatever the case is. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Q Rock.
Q-Rod.
I want to say this. I think right now, a lot of the basic human rights, civil rights, are under attack right now.
Explain, please. I want to hear explanations.
Especially being that we around midterm time, I think we need to start choosing more wisely when it comes to who represents us. Basic rights are just that, they're basic. And if basic rights are being taken away and overlooked, what's next?
See, I wish you would actually have said what basic rights he's actually talking about. I'm just analyzing this shit, man. I'm not perfect, for Christ's sakes, I respect everyone that's making these videos because not everyone does videos, right or wrong.
So for me, that's the most important thing right now. That's what I made my determinations on when I cast my ballot early. And I hope everybody else is doing the same thing. I hope that everybody does cast their ballot and make decisions based on what's going on out here for real, for the average person, for the everyday person.
Yes,
because it's not always fair, but we gotta do our part to try to restore the fairness. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man.
All right. So he just wants it to be fair. All right.
Hope you get a pair. I say you look like fucking Tyler the Creator's uncle. You look like Tyler,
Cousin.
the Creator's uncle.
Cousin. He might be like, uncle.
What? I'm saying.
Cousin.
Hope you get a pair. Just reacted to you. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do this on a regular, I think, for the next few days. I think are y'all enjoying this? Give me some feedback in that chat and in the comments section. Let's see what we got here.
Kid and play.
Issues. There's so many issues that plague us in America that it's kind of hard to just choose one. But I would say specifically in Atlanta, Georgia, one that takes up the mantle would be affordable housing. The reason why I think that this should be addressed in forefront is because with the pandemic going on, with student loans, with just daily necessity, bills, electricity, and just increasing in prices all around, it's hard for people just to afford to live.
Facts.
To afford to be a person. Just to exist in a space where you can just stay in a community where you can have kids to live and like make sure that everything is in a safe area. It's difficult to find that oftentimes. Affordable housing even goes across with home ownership. We're going to become a generation where it's going to be difficult for us to even to find a home. We're renting, but a lot of that money isn't paid off into home ownership. So I believe that affordable housing will solve that. I think the discussion needs to be made amongst us, the people, as well as politicians in general, for us to better understand what we can do and maybe allocate some of those funds toward that. Even with just affordable housing, we have the increase in crimes. And though this might appear unrelated, when someone is at their wit's end and can't afford to even just live, they might commit crimes just to make ends meet. And then this kind of opens the door that low poverty and crime rate goes hand in hand. We need to be able to solve affordable housing in order to lower crime rates in just America, in Georgia, in Atlanta. Because if it's not with this affordable housing, how else are people going to get it? So I think this is important that we have this discussion had. I think this is important just to discuss, but I think that it also needs to go past this action. So that's why just using my voice, using the voices that you probably heard in other videos, I think it can help with just discussing it and having this conversation. Thank you.
I like this video.
Man.
Look, they're raising the price on everywhere to live, man. You know, it's fucked up because, like, if you think about it, a lot of places, and a lot of you people know, like, renting places, they keep raising the prices on rent. My homegirl, her rent just went up like $300. Like,
they can do it because they can if they want.
That's crazy though. That ain't right, man.
Yeah.
Like the economy's all messed up because of our great president we have right now.
That won't
He's a
address
complete
this.
piece of shit. But like, I mean, he sucks, our president right now. Anyone that thinks Biden is great, I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. This is probably one of the worst presidents we've ever had in our lives. Like, let's be real. And then all of a sudden, magically, the prices drop right before a fucking election, right?
A little bit.
A little bit. Now it's like 3 and change now. It went dropped a lot, man. Right? Hold on one second. I think my food's here. What's the chat saying?
It's still high in California, though. So, yeah. It may be coming down slowly but surely, but it's still up there. I think it's like 320 something around me. So it's a lot better than some places, but yeah, gas prices. But no, this is fun watching these videos of people. This guy, let's see, look like a Tampa Bay fan. I wonder what kind of hat he got on. You think he got a Tampa Bay hat on too? Tom Brady fan, definitely. Yeah. Have y'all checked to see if y'all have exclusive access tomorrow yet or not? I checked. I ain't got it. I know I've missed way more than 20 pair. Guess I can pop up and get it tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
What you get? Uh-oh.
Love Indian food, man. It's my new shit that I've been on this week.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I love Indian food. It's so good.
The old curry eating, huh?
So good. Let's see what this guy has to say.
The top issue that I want addressed in this 2022 election is homelessness. It's something that you see everywhere in LA and many other parts of California, such as Orange County, various many cities like Santa Ana, LA again, Anaheim. And it's just something that we've kind of been looking at the wrong way, where it's we kind of want to see homelessness just go away. We kind of forget the human aspect of it, of us needing to help these people, either ones that are both ones that are homeless and people that are nearing that line. And there's just various statistics that kind of put the spotlight on homelessness. Some that I want to share where, although it's become seemingly more visible to us here in LA County, homelessness only rose 4% from 2020. So there hasn't really been a market increase in homelessness, just that we see it more visibly now on our highways, on our city streets, that is, near shops or the like. It's just housing affordability has come way down, where we just, the price of renting, the price of owning a home has just gone way up, while wages haven't. And it's just another statistic I want to share that we have the average LA resident would have to make 2.8 times the amount of minimum wage to afford housing, and it's just, that's unfeasible for many people. And homelessness needs to be addressed, needs to be top priority, and it has to be, we have to have more affordable housing, we have to have more assistance programs in place to prevent eviction and
But shit is crazy.
And I feel that
A lot of
our
homeless
voice
people
can
out
make a difference in putting the people in place to address those issues, and kind of keep some of those pandemic resolutions that work so well to help our homelessness or our housing issue.
You went over your time. It's supposed to be 2 minutes. What do you think of him?
No.
I don't mind him getting him. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But you got to follow the rules. It's supposed to be 2 minutes. See, this is what MANIERE says. Share a video on IG or Twitter voicing issues that are important to you. Add us and your local rep. No one's doing that. So all you guys, your shits ain't counting.
I guess they put it, they didn't have to verbally announce it, but I guess that they tagged them or whatever.
Are you seeing it in these posts? I'm not.
Scroll up.
No, sir.
Or down.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what this man has to say.
An abortion.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
On my abortion. And you got some crazy eyes.
45 seconds. I can rock.
Oh, boy. Here we go. At least it's 45 seconds. It's not 5 million hours.
With regards to having an abortion or not, that's up to her to make that decision.
True.
No one else can make that. Additionally, making sure that everyone's voice is heard. So no more of this gerrymandering, no more of this trying to keep people out based on their voting rights. That's garbage. We got to make sure our voice is heard, and I will always stand with everyone, no matter the color of their skin, their gender, who they choose to love. Everyone deserves to be on this planet. Everyone deserves to have their voices heard.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to MANIERE, APB, Social Status, and the group for just doing this. I think this is just absolutely brilliant. So thank you guys.
I think he's right to the point. His eyes aren't real crazy looking. It was just a freeze frame.
Slim and him.
Nah, I mean, he went right to the point. He spoke his opinion.
45 seconds and out.
Yeah, hope he wins.
We'll see.
You know? Let's see what this guy has.
Video I have first.
Oh, hold on. Let me get you right.
29 seconds. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. You don't need to do 2 minutes unless you're speaking like a lot of factual shit. A lot of people are doing these 2.5-minute videos. Y'all need to watch your video and trim the fat off of it. You could put the same message out there.
I was gonna make this video I have first just to get some shoes, but then I thought about it. If we spend more time trying to vote and make a change as we do is getting these shoes, we can make a lot of difference. I need everybody go out and vote. It don't matter who you vote for, just take time to vote. We take time to get these sneakers. We in a raffle. We go from store to store to pick up sneakers. Just take a couple of minutes, go out and vote, and your voice does count.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Right here. This video is
that's my guy right there.
Panini.
Sneaker fetish, my man. Oh, he's gonna be spitting bars.
Oh, yeah.
Don't disappoint me.
What's going on, guys? It's Kari here. This video serves two purposes. Number one, it's in support of the MANIERE Air Jordan 4 raffle. But more importantly than that, it's an opportunity to talk about something super important, which is local elections going down on Tuesday, November the 8th. Now, here's the deal. I live in Huntsville, Alabama. And if you may or may not know, Huntsville was recently voted #1 city in the country to live in. As such, a lot of small businesses have been pushed out in favor of a lot of large companies and corporations coming into the city. A lot of small business owners that I personally know have had to close their doors because they just can't sustain. That's why it's super important to make sure that I'm supporting people that are going to champion small businesses and small business owners. I myself am a small business owner. A lot of your favorite creators are, whether you knew it or not.
Facts.
Kim Lewis is running for State Senate District 2.
Buy
And
my
that's somebody
t-shirt.
that not only is a small business owner, but a Black small business owner. She owns a government contractor here in the city, and she really understands, in my opinion, what the plight is when it comes to small businesses and making sure that the state is continuing to support the development and the growth of small businesses, as well as fostering the growth at large of the city and the state. I admonish you guys to get to your local polls, do what you have to do to vote your local officials in for any issues that you may be facing that you are passionate about. In the words of the illustrious Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, a voteless people is a hopeless people. I'll see you at the polls.
I like what you said. I mean, there's a lot of small businesses that lost their business the past couple of years, from COVID to all the bullshit. Oh, shit. Whoa. We temporarily limited some of your account features. You got to be shitting me. What did I do?
Uh-oh.
Yo, I'm in timeout.
Hold that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're tweeting too much, Delz.
Yo, someone must have flagged my Instagram. Jesus Christ, that ain't nice.
For me, that are
F one of you guys, whoever I reacted to.
That's probably that guy.
Asshole. So I can't reply to him?
Let's try.
Yeah, I can.
It's just a glitch.
Maybe, who knows?
A warning.
What a bunch of dicks. What do we got here? Let's see what this man has to say.
First and foremost, I want to thank MANIERE for giving us the opportunity to have our.
Yo, but they didn't give you the opportunity. You're supposed to speak your mind without fucking getting sneakers, guys. I'm not saying particularly to him.
3 minutes.
What I'm saying is, well, I get more food because I'm hungry as shit. Yo, speak your mind in general, man. Shit.
You better have something good to say. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. You better say something good, worthwhile. I better like this. I better say, damn, he deserves a pair of shoes. We're going to see. I got faith in you. I got faith in you.
I don't get that.
Damn, Dales must be getting something good to eat. What y'all think? 2 minutes and 48 seconds. You think he's gonna spit some facts, or you think he's just gonna be rambling?
I'm sorry. I'm eating.
That's all right. We know.
Oh, man, I'm a grown boy.
Yeah. He got the whole sneaker wall behind him. What's he got on there?
A grown man.
Some little Funko.
God damn it. Excuse me. I'm not trying to directly go at this guy, but I'm just saying, man, why don't we just do these videos without a fucking prize or an opportunity to buy a damn pair of sneakers, right?
Yeah, nah.
It's kind of dumb.
First and foremost, I want to thank MANIERE for giving us the opportunity to have our
They didn't
voices
give you an
heard.
opportunity to speak.
Those who are taking advantage of this and making dope videos regarding all of this, this is all dope to me. For me, there are a lot of items I would like to talk about. Racism, voting rights, affirmative action. These are all things I would like to go ahead and speak upon.
Let's go.
But I think what I'm going to speak on right now is something that affects my local community the most that I've seen is homelessness.
Okay.
And homelessness is becoming a super issue, especially in my community. The more I go out, the more I see more and more homeless people out here. And it's really scary.
And you know why there's so much homeless people, right? Because of the drugs. Drug shit is crazy now. Motherfuckers doing heroin like nothing.
Yeah, you talking about like Portland?
Yeah. I mean, the drug scene is crazy.
Yeah, but other things are down, so you know,
that
not as many
this
people.
is supposed to be the richest country in the world, and yet we're not putting out efforts or things that
I don't think we're the richest country in the world, are we? We owe China mad money, right? Or are we? Help me out with that one.
to help rehabilitate our fellow man who are living on the streets, living under freeways,
True,
living on sidewalks, who barely have clothes, don't have access to wash their bodies, brush their teeth. This is scary. It shouldn't be this way, especially for a country that is supposed to be as rich as we are, and I don't feel like it gets enough attention. And everybody wants to talk about national elections. Those are great. You focus on those if you want to, but you really should be focusing on your local elected officials.
Facts.
Because your local officials are who really affect you and your community the most. So you should find out who your mayor is, your city council members are, your local district representatives. Those are the people that you should really find out. Do they align with my beliefs? I'm not telling you to vote one way or the other. However you vote, that's cool. Really, at the end of the day, just vote. I know I vote, so just vote. That's what really matters.
And I gotta say too, and I feel like I'm analyzing him a lot, but that's a compliment that I'm analyzing you a lot. If you end up watching this video, I'm analyzing you a lot because you're saying a lot of stuff, right? That actually makes kind of sense, and it's inspiring me to react to you. If I don't react to your video, you haven't said anything or touched me or delivered to me where I feel like I need to speak. Touch me, pause, by the way. But I mean, the whole shit is, I got to think before I speak. It's important to do that.
Yeah.
The thing is, you don't have to agree with every single thing the politician believes in or does, but I feel like people need to start voting on who's going to do the better effing job.
Yeah, for
At the
everybody.
end of the day, who's going to do the better job? Yes, this one may do stuff you don't like. This one may do something you don't like. But let me tell you something. You got to vote on the person that's going to do the job better. Stop the gang mentality and just voting one side or the other side, please.
To get the homeless issue taken care of, it's gonna take efforts from everybody. You might ask yourself, what can you do to help in this situation? You can volunteer, help to feed the homeless. You can donate old clothing items. You can donate old shoes. You can donate, supplies like toothbrushes, toothpaste. Anything helps. It doesn't matter if it's only one pair or it's 2 pairs of shoes or whatever you want to donate. That goes to help 2 other people who at that time might not have been able to get new items or use items who could help, keep themselves warm in this cold winter time that we're about to get into. Again, homelessness is a human issue. And I think more people caring about that in your local area can do a lot to show that those people on the streets are not just people who don't have a place to live, but they're also humans. And we should really take that into consideration. Thank you for your time.
All right. That's what's up. Someone said, what did Riddick text me? He said, someone in the chat posted a video submission and requested you to review it. Obviously, you don't have to, but seems like a troll to me.
I just kept on Twitter.
Yeah, we're just gonna go in order. You know, you could tweet me it and I'll try to get to it, or you can send a dono and then tweet it to me and I'll definitely get to it. Because that's just how it is. We got bills to pay here.
MANIERE.
Let's hear this guy right here. Oh, let me tweet him. I like what he said. I hope he gets a pair. I'm sure he's gonna fuck with me now. All right, let's see what this man has to say. Let's go. Bong bong.
Yo, what's going on? I'm MANIERE. Thank you for releasing these Air Jordan 4s in such a creative way and letting everybody voice their opinions. I wanted to voice mine on gun violence and how it's affected the United States over these past couple of years, and all these massacres and people losing their lives and families and stuff like that. Shit's kind of whack, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should focus their attention on stuff like that and, you know, try to end this gun violence, man, because it's whack out here. Everybody's losing their lives and stuff.
Rest in peace.
You already know, peace and positivity, man. Thank you, guys. Yo, what's going on? I'm MANIERE. Thank you for releasing these Air Jordan 4s in such a creative way.
I like his beard.
He's got a nice beard, you're saying?
Yeah. Beard gang.
Great beard. All right. Great beard. Very, very fluffy. Okay. Let's go to the next guy. Josh.
Right,
oh, we did his shit already. I remember his. Who's this guy? I don't think we did this guy. All right, let's talk about it. Let me bring you back. Let me put you full screen. Hit that like button. Let's rock.
All right. What up, y'all? Let's talk about it.
All right.
Let's do it. An issue that means a lot to me is homelessness.
Homeless?
So, you know, I travel a little bit. I've been to California. I've been a few places. And one problem that we can't seem to fix is homelessness. I've seen 5, 6 people, families, dad and mom begging on the side of the road. And
Terrible.
It's a real issue. And then when you talk about homelessness, just kind of the resources, I think that we put our resources somewhat in the wrong places, as opposed to maybe policing or maybe national defense. We could take some of that money and take some of the people off the streets. I think when you get deeper, you then start to talk about mental illness. Mental illness is another reason why you have a lot of people who are homeless.
Bingo! Thank you. You are awesome. 100% agree with you.
Society just kind of gave up on them, pack them with pills, throw them out there, and you have just a bunch of lost people who are mentally ill.
Smart man.
I feel as though we need to do a lot more to help those people, to kind of help them draw that back in a way. And it doesn't always have to be through pills. It can always be through therapy sessions. It can be through a lot of things to help the mentally ill who happen to be homeless, because that, as much as we don't pay attention to it, is a big issue when it comes to why they're in the situation that they are in. So homelessness and mental illness, 2 reasons why I feel as though we need to change up some stuff. I'm MANIERE. My voice is power. Peace.
Respect. I really hope he wins a pair.
Yeah, he's getting a pair, definitely.
I hope so.
I'm surprised we hadn't heard any of these people yet so far.
Really
Gun
hope you get a pair.
or anything like that.
Just reacted to you.
You know?
Great message. That may be my favorite. That may be my favorite.
Yeah, he's getting a pair.
I hope so. Let's see what this guy has.
One thing that I want to...
Jesus Christ. Hair.
28 seconds. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Not short and sweet. Nice and neat.
Yoshi.
One thing that I want to see get fixed is healthcare in the States. as someone who works in the healthcare field, I can see that healthcare in the underserved populations is not the greatest. I want to see there be a change, and I want to see there be a change now. And I think that would best benefit the country when we do that. When everyone's healthy, we can all help each other, and when we help each other, we can create a better world.
Maybe a little too short.
Real short.
Yeah.
Without really explaining or bringing any kind of factual information or what he would actually like to happen with details, you know?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see what this young man has to say.
As a college student, I think a really big problem is student loans, and the fact that so many people are coming out of college already in debt. And it's a scary thought as a college student because I don't want to come out of college immediately having to owe money. I think it's something like in the past 20 years, student debt has like doubled. And it's just insane that many people are going to school and immediately owing money for the rest of their lives. And I think there definitely needs to be some sort of broad loan forgiveness programs implemented because it's crazy that there's like millions and millions of people being so deeply affected by it, and it's having effects on the economy and other things as well, not just people's personal lives, but I think it's definitely a problem that needs to be considered in today's.
Go to community college, kid.
I mean, you know, the better the college, the better opportunity you have. And I heard Biden did something though nice for the
He
college.
did like a loan forgiveness for like.
Yeah, I think he did do something like that. But you know, I mean, at least he gave some kind of information and shit. He wasn't fucking just saying, "Oh, well, I want everyone to vote."
Yeah, go vote.
You know? So I don't mind him if he gets a pair. I ain't mad at him.
He's reselling it now.
You don't know.
Yeah, look at him. Is that his bathroom?
No, why are you so judgmental? For Christ's sakes, you don't know.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Supreme. There he goes. With some thread.
He got nice hair, bro. I like his hair.
2 minutes of this guy.
Hi, my name is Alex. This is my submission for the MANIERE. The topic I want to discuss is bringing more attention to disabilities and getting the word out and getting more laws in place for them to be protected. My brother's in a wheelchair. He's been in a wheelchair for about 4 or 5 years now. He got in a very bad car accident and he may never walk again. There are some laws in place that could protect him, but there's not enough laws and not enough laws to protect him. I feel like, you know, this world is clearly not made for people in wheelchairs. It's made for people who can walk. It's not made for people with disabilities, and it's very unfortunate. And yes, I'm thankful for the wheelchair accessible rooms, and I'm thankful for wheelchair accessible ramps and like parking spots like that. But there needs to be more. You know, before my brother was in a wheelchair, quite frankly, I was never really aware of the topic, and I really never paid attention to it. But now that my brother's in a wheelchair, I really want to advocate, and I want my voice to be heard. I want people to know that there should be more laws in place for protecting people in wheelchairs because it's not fair. It is not fair to them. You know, they are just trying to live their life, and I want my brother to live 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years old. I want him to live his life to the fullest, even though he may not walk again. I want him to be protected. I want insurance to be covered for him for the rest of his life.
There we go. Because that was my whole thing in the video. It's like let's get to the meat and potatoes. You know,
30
like,
later.
now he's finally getting to it. This is what I'm saying. Like for anyone that watches this, if you're thinking about making a video, get to your points. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna lose people's interest if you're not getting to the points. And I agree with him. Like, but I when I first heard what he was saying about, you know, people that have disabilities. People need better health care and being able to get taken care of properly. And he wasn't really getting to that until right now. And it's 1 minute and 35 seconds in out of 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So, you know, this is just, you know, tips for people that are thinking about making a video. Let's get to hit them with the meat and potatoes in the first 30 seconds. You know what I mean? And then you can kind of drag it out after if you'd like to talk a little. Just tips. I'm not professional, but I've been making content for a long time, so just some tips. But I agree with him.
He cannot use a restroom like a normal person. He has to use a bag, and that costs money. He has to, he has a lot of other things that aren't easily accessible to him, and it's just very frustrating. So my word is to talk to officials and governors and get the word out that people deserve to live a long life, even if they're disabled. Okay. Thank you.
Good video. I hope he gets a pair, man. I mean, I know a lot of people that are dealing with that type of stuff, man.
Yeah. I don't know about what laws they should pass.
Well, it's not really laws. I think that that's why I was saying, like, you got to word it right. I think that the problem is there's not enough health benefits for people that are disabled. I mean, because health benefits is the big issue. From mental health to people that are freaking that had accidents and they can no longer work, and situations like that. You got to work to get the health insurance.
Yeah,
or you got to pay your grip.
It's probably a lot different case by case scenario, and they probably just put one big what they think people should
issue in regards to the upcoming.
This guy.
He's talking about the election.
17 seconds.
There you go. Just vote.
He's getting it.
To me, the biggest issue in regards to the upcoming election is abortion. This is especially true in my state of Pennsylvania. I fear what will happen to women's rights to make a decision regarding their own body if the wrong people are elected. That is why I plan on getting out there and voting tomorrow and making sure my voice is heard. To me, the biggest issue in regards to the...
They ain't winning shit.
Nah.
Too bland.
Yeah.
Too bland. We
We
talked to him already. This is the guy who had drug issues. We haven't heard from this woman.
And hi there. My name is Cameo Roberson, and I am the founder of Atlas Park Consulting. So I'm a business owner, and so what's really important to me is economic empowerment through business ownership. And what that means for the Black community is entrepreneurs starting businesses that can help change the trajectory of not only their lives, but the lives of those coming behind them. And why is this important? We're living in this world where uncertainty is at every corner. No job is guaranteed. And so what I feel leadership and government needs to do is pour resources into communities of color, into the Black community, to help fund and build accelerators, for example, for these individuals to come in and really figure out how to start businesses, not only for themselves, but then being able to hire people so that they can bring money back into their community. And so these are some things that are really important to me. As a Black business owner, I want to see more resources poured into programs and services to help Black entrepreneurs and people of color.
Okay.
She got her own business. She got her own pair.
I think we've heard him before.
Yeah.
We've heard him.
Yeah.
I don't think we've heard him.
I find energy and sustainability to be important to myself because...
Play it. Just let...
All right. So I find energy and sustainability to be important to myself because not only do I want to do my part to make the environment a better place for us all to be in and, sustainable, but I also want to create a better place for our future and the next generations to come. Because we've already left so much of a mess. The least we can do is start to undo and repair some of that damage we've done to our environment, the place that we all live in. So I know out here in Southern California, our Representative Katie Porter does a great job bringing this awareness. But I think that there are many other areas that could. And for the people that are here, I think we can always do more. We can always do better. So yeah. Here's to a more sustainable earth and a more sustainable future.
Not bad. I just didn't feel it when he was saying. I want to feel what y'all saying, right?
At least he shouted out the representative. This guy.
I thought that was Graham at first or some shit. What we got here?
So something that I really want to talk about, especially
sound like Graham
going into this year's elections, is just more government transparency. In my career, I actually had to meet with a lot of business owners who didn't really know about certain laws that were coming into effect that year, or were, and those laws would have been taxing to them, where they'd actually had to pay penalties and fees by not adhering to it. And so, I probably wouldn't really be making this video if it weren't for the Whitner Group doing something like this. So thank you to you guys for taking the initiative and having us speak out and voice our concerns. And to Representative Judy Chu, if this is something that you can work on, that'd be greatly appreciated. I know that a lot of small business owners, especially after COVID hit, are still struggling to recover, and
a lot closed their
having more
businesses.
transparency would really benefit them.
Facts.
Because just bringing more awareness to the new laws that are coming into effect and how that affects their business, and the changes to that, because I know a lot of them are very busy running their own business, so not everyone has the time to be updated on that. But just having more awareness, having more government influence to inform people on what's going on would be amazing, and it would help a lot of business owners. It would bring more trust in the government, and I definitely think that's a very important topic to talk about, especially with so many people doubtful of what our government is doing as of lately, especially
basically saying it's been trash
with election rigging and stuff like that. I think it's super important to just be more transparent with the people, make sure everyone is on the same page. Yeah, peace,
bro. I like you. See, I like him, and he, I mean, I feel like Stretch doesn't, right? Am I wrong?
I don't think he's getting a pair.
I like him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get a pair, but I like him. Yeah. He's a likable human being. I like what he was talking about. He reminds me a little of Graham. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Thinking on the air, the idea of
Hold on.
raising our voice.
I mean, there's a lot of videos. I gotta go soon. You got a fucking little fly bothering me? Shoot.
I want to start off by thanking on the air the idea of raising our voice, getting our voice heard to our civic leaders and the state representatives. I believe that healthcare is one of the larger issues.
Yep.
Another one of the larger issues is going to be homeless people. I've seen a large amount of homeless people recently here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I do believe a lot of it has to do with their mental health. I think a lot of them are just misdiagnosed. And when
the problem is they're not getting help because they have no fucking health insurance.
Comes to getting the amount of care that they need, they're not getting that. So they have to rely on other types of medications.
Yeah, self-medicating. Exactly. I like this guy. I hope you get your pair right away. He got me.
Help them, which is resorting to narcotics.
There you go.
It really breaks my heart to see my city come to this point where there's so many people on the side of the road. And now that it's getting colder, there's people that are actually going to freeze and even get even more sick that can't afford to get better.
Almost 2 hours.
So tomorrow, get out there and vote.
Coins, please.
And thank you for watching.
You're welcome. I enjoyed your video a lot. And I'm going to write that. I enjoyed your video. Hope you get a pair. I just reacted to you. That's OU Sneakers. And by the way, guys, make sure you guys check on your desktop to see if you got. I feel like we've watched him. Maybe not.
Nope.
No, we haven't. I got to get out of here soon. I'm getting tired of watching these people. It's been 2 hours of us watching these guys. I didn't realize it. Let's listen to what this man has to say.
He looks like he's
feel that I see an issue of homelessness in my community, and no one deserves to be homeless. Life happens, and a lot of people are quick to be like, oh, they put themselves in that situation. They need to be, they got to learn. They got to get themselves out of there. And just because they're in there and we have an opportunity to help them out, we should do that. We should really take care of them. And especially here in Oregon, the Pacific Northwest, it gets very cold, and no person should be left out in the cold.
And Oregon is fucked up. There's a lot of drugs out there. A lot of drugs. I gotta take a break from watching all these folks. So basically, this is cool. I think it's cool. Is it a little much? Possibly. But at the same time, it's getting people that may not normally speak their mind on social media, speak their mind on social media. So at the same time, I kind of like it. Air Max Jay says, just want to thank you. Thanks for the shout out, Delz. GL to all. Good luck to all. He says, and this is Taxi Cabs. Thank you, bro. Oh, we read his thing. He was the one talking about mental health. I remember exactly who he is.
What's up?
Yeah, he was the one. I forgot what his hat said. But I remember he was one of the first people we reacted to about mental health, and I said I hope you get a pair, and I really mean that. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that, man. Let's that's the ultimate compliment. Ultimate Delz time. Let's go.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Air Max J, man.
Yeah, that's got to be the guy who had the Supreme hoodie on with the bandana and shit, right?
Nope, that wasn't him. He was wearing a hat. I could pull it up like nothing.
With the Iraq hat?
Yep. No, it wasn't Iraq. It was something like that, though. Let me see if I can find him real quick. It was toward the beginning of the video. I'm exhausted looking at all this shit, to be honest with you. So I'm done looking at this shit. For today, I'm going to do this tomorrow again. I think it's interesting to react to people's thoughts. And I think at the same time, it's a way of just vibing off of people's opinions, Yeah. For the most part, I think everyone meant well. I just think that some people had a hard time delivering their message, and they were all over the place. It's constructive criticism. I salute every single person that does. I hope you don't find any kind of offense to it, even though I'm sure some of you may. But I'm just, I say it with love, as I always say. And as far as this sneaker, let me see if I got early access. So basically, no, I didn't get early access. There'll be like a little bar that'll say you got early access above the picture for this shoe. And I'll make a video. I mean, wouldn't it be kind of shitty if I'm criticizing people and I don't at least post something, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty to do that. So yeah, if you got early access, there'll be a little bar right by where it says the date, and it'll tell you had early access. I got this damn thing in my ear too. It's annoying the shit out of me for 2 hours.
I have to do it on
but man, I really I think it's cool. It's a little strange to me, but sometimes strange is good, Like I'm a pretty open-minded guy, I do like the idea of motivating people to speak their mind. But I also want you guys to keep in mind that we live in a cancel culture world. Be careful what you say. Just be careful what you say, okay? It's really leaning toward a lot of political shit, and that could be very ugly. People in this day and age do not understand that we all are our own individuals, and we should not expect everyone to feel and think the same. And if they think differently, doesn't mean that they are a piece of shit and you should bastardize them and just like cut them out of the world. Now, if they're being absolute horrible people where there's just so much evil and malice, then maybe yes, but let people speak their minds without being scared. We have to stop the way the world is working with this whole thing. It's very controlling and it's scary. You know, I had a great conversation with Polar Bear today off camera, and I'm not going to talk about our conversation, but we talked about society and cancel culture and what's fair and what's not, and how and about a lot of different things, racism. We had an amazing conversation today, because you know it's sad in 2022 that there's so much racism, and there's levels of what's more important with topics.
Right.
Racism is racism. I mean, it's crazy to think that, for example, and this has nothing to do with the conversation that me and Polar Bear had, but it's unbelievable that Kanye said stuff about slavery being a choice. And where was the world when that happened? Some people were upset about it, but once you start talking about the Jewish folks, now everyone is freaking canceling like crazy. But when they were talking about African Americans, why weren't people canceling then?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird, right? Or no?
Yeah.
You don't have to agree with me. And look, if you decide to cancel me off that statement, then so be it. I don't think, I mean, you know, I just think that it's a little crazy.
Nah.
It's not Trump's fault. That I love you, but come on, bro. That's the craziest statement I've ever read. It's not Trump's fault, okay? Trump didn't tell people to be racist. People are racist. There's just as many racist people that are Democrats as Republicans. I hope you realize that, okay? I mean, look at the world we live in now. We literally had Kanye talking about fucking black people in slavery, and that just got pushed under the rug. But then when you talk about the Jewish folks, now it's like, let's destroy his career and tear him down. Kyrie Irving just tweeted a link about a movie that is on Amazon. But Amazon's so strong and powerful and helps the economy so much. We can't mess with Amazon, right? How many people are shitting on Amazon for posting this quote unquote anti-Semitic movie? I didn't see it, so that's why I'm saying quote unquote anti-Semitic movie. Okay? Why is Amazon not trending and people are not booing him, booing Amazon and the person who runs Amazon? But Kyrie shared a video that's available to the public. Everyone has Amazon. Everyone uses Amazon. Why is that like that? Kind of crazy.
Not sure.
Yeah, it's because, I mean, my assumption is that people are get more offended off of racism when that doesn't have to do with black people. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing when it should be equal. Racism is racism. Hate is hate. Mm-hmm. Why are people more serious about the anti-Semitic stuff, but not people talking negative about African Americans, about black folks? Kind of fucked up. It is kind of fucked up, in my opinion. So, you know, I mean, that was ill shit. That was some shit that made fire people up.
Yeah,
so be it.
It's kind of almost like they gave him a pass the first time. And then,
I don't know, man. I just can't believe how what this whole thing is like. What the world we live in now. It's a mess.
I know.
The world we live in is a mess, and I hope that nothing's going to change. That's the problem. How do we change things, people? Shit, I should just submit this damn YouTube channel, this damn video. I should get a video off this fucking video, to be honest with you. How do we change this? How?
Just got to step up and vote for the right.
But whoever you vote for, without an actual plan, how does this change? Who has a plan? Where have we heard any kind of plan from anyone that we're voting for?
You hear a lot of promises, but you don't know.
I haven't heard much.
They can say whatever they want to, right?
Yeah,
they got.
I have not heard much, man. Your boy's here. He wants to say hi to you. Sammy.
Sammy been eating good.
Sammy's luscious. Look how big that boy is.
Man,
he's a luscious boy. But yeah, man, I mean, you know, this is interesting. I did post a poll. Let me see what the poll says. If you haven't hit that like button, guys, put the like button, hit that like button for some real talk. And if you want us to do more reactions, I could do this tomorrow. I actually really enjoy this. It's just overwhelming when you're hearing so many people's opinions. We could do this for the next 10 days. I think it would be actually a lot of fun. And it'll be a way of us utilizing real talk, right?
Right, yeah.
And at 96 votes, asked, is MANIERE asking for too much? 74% says yes, and 26% says no. Okay. Respect. That's the final poll right there. Bong bong. Love you all, guys. I gotta meet up with a friend right now, but I thank you all for coming through. Please share the video, hit the like button.
Yeah, check for
you know.
Check
we'll see how it goes down, man. I hope did anyone get early access? I don't think so. Not one person in this chat, except the one gentleman we showed earlier said he got him.
Tomorrow it'll kick in. Like it'll
hopefully some of us in on him.
Because I'm thinking they'll probably drop 80,000 pair tomorrow.
Hope these Chicago. Yeah, I think they're gonna tank. I think the resale's about to go down. It's gonna be. I predict it'll be just like the pan leather joints.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I love you guys. All right, I really mean that. I don't say that lightly, man. He says I got it. There you go, Ducati. I love that. It is an opinion show, guys. Guys, we got to stop being so angry if people think differently. It's so crazy that we can't be more transparent as humans. Let people talk. You don't have to agree with everything they say, but listen, I guarantee you there's something beautiful in everyone. You just got to see what it is. You can't, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not telling you what to do, but at the same time, man, just because someone has an opinion doesn't mean that they're horrible people if it disagrees with your opinion, man.
Right.
You know, all this cancel culture shit, like comedians can't even crack jokes no more without being fucking banned for life. You know, I mean, it's like ridiculous. It's comedy. It's supposed to be edgy, you know?
Didn't Kathy Griffin get banned?
Yeah, but she changed a lot. I used to love her. She got too crazy and wacko. I think something's going on with her. How did the early access? You got to check on, sign in on your computer, RG, and then go to this page, and you should be able to see if you got it or not.
Click that link I posted and log in. Go to the top right corner and log.
So,
and it should.
I mean, look, I mean, we gotta just. I just hope that people start being a little more open-minded and listen to people instead of right away just shutting people down if it's not exactly what people want to hear, you know.
Right.
That's what I really want people to start doing. It's terrible, man. It's terrible how the world is. I hate how the world is, you know. So there's some real talk right here, guys. Some real talk. Wait a minute, WWE page with Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods and leaked tape. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hope the app don't crash tomorrow for you guys.
No, I doubt it will. All right, guys, we'll see you in the morning. I'm probably going to go live in the morning for these Voodoo Jordan 1s. I kind of want to go for these, even though I shouldn't. And then we have also these
Ron's best shoe right there on the right.
Yeah, the Fruity Pebbles. If anyone by any chance has video footage of these shoes, hit me up on social media too, guys. Hit the like button, share, get the new Sneaker Addict t-shirts, link below. It's a great way to support what I do. And also follow Stretch at Stretch Kicks with a Z. Follow me at DJ Delz on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook in the corner. And if you ever want to send a buck or two, send it to the PayPal or the Cash App. I am a content creator as part of what I do for a living. So feel free to show that love. Have a blessed day. Love you guys. Bong bong. And I mean it for real.
Peace.